is a consonant, a letter in the alphabet. D is a consonant, a letter in the alphabet. K is a consonant, a letter in the alphabet. K is a consonant, a letter in the alphabet. D, 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 d.
Enough! Enough! You better start talking, asshole. Because we got shit we need to talk about.
All right. Welcome back to the DKast. Episode 12, I think. And, yeah, you know who the guest is this week. Take a wild guess. Can you say hello, guest?
Hello, everyone.
Who is that? It's Teaspoon, everybody.
Yay!
I'll have to add some applause in there or something.
Oh, you should.
Right? Yay!
Also,
What?
how unprofessional, you don't know.
Wait, what? You're breaking up. Hold up. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said, also, how unprofessional that you don't know what number.
You broke up again.
Did I?
Yeah. Say it one more time.
Too long of a sentence.
I guess so. The fuck? Try it one more time.
I don't know.
Third time's a charm.
I said, you should really know what number this podcast is.
The number of the podcast? Is that what you said?
Yeah, you really should know that.
Oh, okay. Okay. I really should know the number of the podcast is what Teaspoon is saying.
Right, exactly.
Okay. Now that we got
Sorry
that
for
Now that we got that out of the way.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I just really couldn't hear you. So.
Well,
yeah.
we are doing this over the phone.
That's true. Like we always do, you know.
Right.
But yeah, so what's new, Teaspoon? How you been?
Been doing all right.
Yeah?
Too bad. Since last we talked.
I know,
How about yourself?
not too bad. I heard at the end of the show, Teaspoon is going to reveal some interesting news, which would be awesome. So waiting for that. But in the meantime, we got stuff.
Teaser.
Yeah, it's a teaser. You'd have to wait till you get there. But in the meantime, we're going to go through topics. And we got a new movie this week.
Right. Also, I think they have spoilers at the top.
Spoilers, yes. Yeah, spoilers. Spoilers ahead. But like last week's episode, a lot of people have seen. This week,
yeah.
I think 95% of everybody in America has seen this movie, at least. You know what I mean?
A lot of people have seen it, yeah, but just like, just in case.
Okay.
I want angry comments.
I've never
How
seen
dare
this movie.
Yeah.
Like, why? But we'll get to that. But last week we did Indiana Jones, and I kind of wish we saved it for this week, coincidentally.
Oh, really? Why?
Maybe that's too soon. Harrison Ford was in a plane crash last week.
Really?
Yeah. Like, he had his own little plane. It was like a World War II plane, I think. Like an old plane.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. And
How badass is that?
I guess it was pretty badass. Like, he went down, like, he landed in a golf course.
No way.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
This really happened.
This really happened. But I was saying, like, the whole, because we did Indiana Jones last week, it'd be funny, like, if he had, like, Chewie with him, there'd be a good Chewbacca joke in there somewhere.
Somewhere.
But after
he had a fly casualty.
What?
He had a fly casualty.
Wait, what'd you say?
In Star Wars, Return of the Jedi.
Oh, okay,
So
gotcha.
Chewie,
Right,
like
yeah.
casual.
Or short round.
I guess, yeah. No more parachute.
Exactly. No more parachute. That would have been one of the jokes last week. But one of the person to his aid was a doctor that was coincidentally golfing at the time.
Really?
Yeah. So we like helped him out and called 911. But
How, like, cliche is that? Because, like, a doctor golfing.
wait, hold up. You're
That's always
breaking
the
up
joke.
again. Hold up. One more time. Hold up. All right, there we go. Say it again.
Or, I said, how cliche is that?
Exactly.
He's a doctor, like, golfing.
Yeah.
It's always the joke.
Yeah. And Harrison Ford just crashes.
Crashes his World War II plane.
Just like right in front of you. Dude, if I was there, I couldn't help it. If I went up to it and I recognized it was Harrison Ford,
Yeah.
I would have been like, nice landing.
Oh.
Wouldn't that have been awesome,
That would have been good.
though? I think
If
he
you
would
would have
have
had the presence of mind.
Do what?
If you would have had the presence of mind to say that.
I don't
Yeah.
know, man. It'd be that like 50-50 chance. Like, should I say it or no?
Right, because he's probably kind of pissed off.
Yeah. Well, speaking of which,
Goddamn plane.
Chewie. But yeah, he broke his pelvis and his ankle, and he got a few
Jeez.
gashes in his head, but he's gonna be all right. So,
Well, that's good.
right.
I
So,
wonder if this will affect the new Star Wars.
I don't know if it'll affect Star Wars. They might have already got done shooting it.
Gotten
Yeah.
all of his stuff.
Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know. So yeah, that happened. Harrison Ford.
You know what that actually reminds
What?
in the new Expendables movie?
Expendables?
I think it's like 3 or 4.
Right.
He actually plays a pilot in there.
Oh yeah, that's right. Isn't he like a helicopter pilot or something?
Yeah, he's a helicopter pilot.
How did that go? Did you just have some one-liners, I guess?
It was good in the worst way. Like, literally, it was all just, like, him in a helicopter just being like, yeah, get him. And then they cut to something else. They come back to him, and he's like, man, that was a good shot.
Where's my family?
Yeah, basically. Who are you?
Harrison Ford. But, dude, props to him for landing that plane, man. Like, it was engine failure was the cause of it. Yeah. So I think he was just
That's
kind of gliding along. And there was actually an airstrip, like, not even a mile away,
Really?
that he was trying to land on, but, you know, the engine failed.
Man, that is crazy.
Right? Harrison Ford, man. Still a badass.
I didn't even know he had, like, a plane or a pilot.
Yeah. Apparently he just
You know?
flies all the time. Like, that's a hobby.
Up in the
for him.
air.
Yeah. Harrison Ford. I wonder if he has, like... he's got to do, like, Star Wars references when he's up in the air.
Like, his plane's probably called, like, the Falcon.
Right? It's got to be. At least one of them. If he has multiple planes.
Something.
Out of respect. But yeah, Harrison Ford.
He, like, pulls the machine gun trigger, and he's like, nice shot, kid.
Nice shot, kid. Oh, man.
I wonder if there's a guy at the airport
Wait, what?
always... I wonder if there's a guy at the airport that whenever he lands, it's always like, nice landing.
Nice landing. Thanks.
He's like, it never gets old.
Or he's just like, fuck off. Fuck off, kid.
Get the hell out of here.
But yeah, man. I mean,
He doesn't seem like
he seems like an angry old man.
Yeah, he really does.
You know what I mean?
Like he's like throwing a shoe at you.
Throw a shoe at you?
At young people.
You kids.
Yeah, exactly.
He probably calls kids whippersnappers.
Right.
Right? Old
Balls,
ass.
pants, dungarees.
Yeah. He wears suspenders.
Oh. Harrison Ford suspenders. And like a leather aviator jacket.
Dude, it's all you need, I guess, right?
Okay.
Harrison Ford, man. But, like, could you imagine if that could have went wrong so horribly?
I know. And
you know what I mean? We could have lost Harrison Ford.
Fuck.
We could have. But we didn't, thank God. We need an Indiana Jones 5, for crying out loud.
Oh, God, no.
I'm just kidding. Please don't.
There has to be a joke here about, like, him landing in the rough or something.
Landing in the rough?
Like a golf term.
Yeah. Or like right before he landed, he was like, 4. Or like after he crashed, he's like, I call that a birdie. Or something. I don't know. There's a pun somewhere.
I call that a hole in one. He takes off his glass.
Something like that.
Right.
Or he lands like right next to a caddy. He's like, hey caddy, get my luggage. Or something like that. There's something there.
Right.
We'll work on it. Harrison Ford.
I wouldn't open with.
I wouldn't open with it. But yeah, glad he survived. I mean, Harrison Ford, he's an action hero.
Definitely, yeah.
Right?
Dude's awesome.
He's Han Solo. He shot first, man.
That he did.
I'm just saying.
There you go. He lands on the golf course right before the guy is about to swing. He goes, I shot first.
Oh, dude. Yes. Yes. Writing it down. No. Good one, though. I like that one.
Yeah.
Right? Speaking of jokes and whatnot, the Justin Bieber roast.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, there's been an update.
How's there?
I thought it was going to be September, because they usually are in September, but it's actually going to be this month, apparently.
Really?
But that's not the update. That's one of the updates.
Just in time for St. Patty's.
Exactly, I guess. I don't know. So, you know how I was saying, they're just going to get a bunch of people that...
To kiss his ass?
Yeah, to kiss his ass that Justin Bieber knows, and they're all friends and whatnot.
Right.
So we got the list of people.
Really?
Yeah, and what do you think? Do you think it's a good list or a bad list?
I don't know. I haven't heard it.
Well, just take a guess.
Oh, bad list?
Bad? Okay, yeah. It is bad.
Okay. Ding!
It's exactly.
I win.
Oh, it is horrible. So let me see. Let me tell you what they got here.
All right.
So the roast master.
Carrot.
What?
Carrot Top.
Carrot Top. No, actually, surprisingly, Carrot Top's not in it. But, I mean,
All
that's not saying much. So, the roast master. Who do you think the roast master is? I talked about him in the last podcast. I said he was in too many movies. They're overusing him.
Oh, man.
He's just that guy.
I don't know. Who?
It is Kevin Hart.
Oh, really?
Kevin Hart will be the roast master.
Well, Okay.
So yeah, I mean, Kevin Hart can be funny, man. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Definitely.
I like Kevin Hart's stand-up. So I mean,
But a lot of Kevin Hart's stand-up is not necessarily making fun of people.
True. So I don't know how that's gonna go. So it could go either way with the host.
Right.
All right. So as far as the guests they got. Oh, let me just start off with the two people that I think are okay on the list. Is Hannibal Buress. Some of his stand-up is pretty good. And
I really like Hannibal Buress.
yeah, he's good. And Jeff Ross.
He's Jeff Ross?
Yeah.
Jeff Ross is good.
Yeah, so I'm hoping Jeff Ross destroys him.
Yeah, he's usually on. So.
For real. So that's the only two I really kind of like. So let me go ahead and get the guests out of the way. First one is Shaquille O'Neal.
No.
Ludacris.
Yeah.
Natasha Leggero.
Yeah, she's a comedian.
Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
And Martha Stewart. Let me repeat that real quick. Martha Stewart.
What?
Yeah. And actually, Seth Rogen, I think, is going to be in it. Like, I think he's going to do like a via telephone or TV kind of thing.
What the fuck?
I think that's the reason. I think he doesn't want to go. And he's just going to hopefully destroy
phone
him.
it in, literally and figuratively.
Yeah, like phone it in and like just destroy him. Because, I mean, look, Shaquille O'Neal, Ludacris, Martha Stewart, Natasha whatever, Snoop Dogg, it is going to be the same repetitive jokes over and over. Like, oh, he looks like a girl, or oh, he's throwing eggs. And it's just going to be the same joke over and over, but like worded differently. You know what I mean?
I like Natasha Leggero.
Dude.
She's actually pretty funny.
Okay.
I think she's actually done another roast before.
I think she has.
So I've
seen her in a few things.
kind of put her in a category of like Hannibal Buress.
Right.
I don't mind them.
Okay.
But everyone else, like, that's the weirdest group of people.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why? Like, where are the comedians?
Does he know any of them?
They're comedians. You need comedians to roast somebody. These are Shaquille O'Neal, Ludacris, Martha Stewart. What the fuck?
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg's okay, but he doesn't need to be there.
No, not at all.
You know what I'm saying? But look, I put a list together of people I want to see there. All right, check it out. Lisa Lampanelli, Gilbert Gottfried, Sarah Silverman, Patton Oswalt, Louis C.K., Nick DiPaolo, Colin Quinn, Joe Rogan. People like that.
Yeah, that's true. But, like, normally it's like people they've worked with or like friends
like
of theirs.
I think he was in a Ludacris song. I'm sure he did something with Shaquille O'Neal. I don't know why the fuck Martha Stewart's there. And Snoop Dogg, he probably smoked weed with Snoop Dogg or something. I don't know.
That is so weird.
It is. And I
don't even know where to go with that.
It's not going to be funny. Like, and I'm gonna have to watch it though, because we're gonna have to review it on the podcast.
Okay.
And that's gonna be the worst part, because I know it's gonna be horrible. It's just gonna be crazy.
You're gonna make me watch this piece of shit?
I'll watch it in your place. I don't wish this on you, Teaspoon.
I don't wish you. The unholy triumph.
You're too young. No. No,
Just
man.
that 1,000-yard stare. He's seen shit.
I've seen some
like
things.
Martha Stewart trying to tell a joke.
Martha Stewart baked him a cupcake. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch it, obviously, but I don't want to.
Man, that is just
It's not gonna be fun. Like
the weirdest group of people.
seriously, like why? Shaquille O'Neal.
I don't know, man.
Shaquille O'Neal, what the fuck are you doing there, sir?
Like, seriously.
Go play basketball in your mansion.
Drive around in your abnormally large cars.
So I don't know, man. It's gonna be interesting,
It's so weird.
right? So, and apparently,
There has to be a joke about, like, Shaquille O'Neal and how big he is, like his big dick.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
like I'm sure.
Obviously, there's going to be a joke about Snoop Dogg smoking weed.
Right.
There's probably going to be some
Ludacris.
joke about Martha Stewart
Yeah.
and how she went to jail.
Yeah, and like Ludacris, like whenever they recorded together.
You know what
I'm
it
sure
will
he'll-
probably be? Something along the lines of, like, with all these black gangsters, Martha Stewart's the hardest one. The only one that's been to jail.
That will be a joke. Yes, exactly, Teaspoon.
I'm calling it right now.
That will be one of the jokes. Like, of all the people here, have you seen this? Have you heard about this?
Yeah.
Martha Stewart is the only OG.
If only I got Jerry Smith.
Yeah, at least get Jerry Seinfeld, crying out loud. Why is this kid famous?
Why do you keep carrying off your shirt?
Why are you peeing in buckets?
You shouldn't do that. You double dipped your dick.
Why did the chicken cross the road? So Justin Bieber could throw eggs at it.
Jesus.
Hey man, if he was there, that'd be the
Seinfeld has
jokes.
way too much money.
What?
Seinfeld has, like, way too much money.
Yeah, he ain't got time for that.
Yeah. And
That's
nobody
why-
got time for that.
Yeah, that's why Seth Rogen, I think, is just phoning it in, literally.
Probably.
Oh man, I hope he destroys him. I hope he's not like talked into like praising him somehow. You know what I mean? Like you can't say this about him, and you can't say this about him.
Yeah, but I think they do that. Though. Like I was saying the other weekend, like everyone has to hand in their joke. And it
Yeah,
has to be approved.
it has to be reviewed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I guess we'll see.
I'll sit through it, but I'm not looking forward to it.
You're a stronger man than I am.
Here, take this.
It's like that scene in Clockwork Orange
Which
where they like staple your eyes open.
Oh man, dude, that would be crazy. Or anything like that. Anything in Clockwork Orange.
Yeah, that is kind of
Right. But before we get to our movie of the week, I got two more little things here. An actor died today, or yesterday if you're listening to the podcast. Today.
yeah.
You'll figure it
Sunday.
out. It's yesterday. But actor named
You just
Daniel...
revealed
What?
that we recorded the day after or
Yeah.
before.
Yeah. Well, it's not live or anything.
I realize it.
Like
How funny.
we got a call.
Yeah, exactly.
But an actor by the name of Daniel von Bargen died today of a long illness. He was 64. People might remember him as George Costanza's boss in Seinfeld. Or
Oh, really?
or the guy, if you've seen Super Troopers, you know, the enemy of the state troopers, or I guess it is the state troopers, right?
Wait, what do you mean?
In Super Troopers, it's the state troopers, and then
Yeah, the state troopers and the guys.
yeah, the guys who wear the blue suits.
the actual cops.
Yeah, but their captain, if you remember the guy who played their captain.
Right.
He died today.
That's crazy.
Right? He was 64. Apparently he's from a long illness.
That sucks.
So, yeah, he was a good actor.
Definitely, yeah.
So shout out to him. But before we get to our movie, I got our new segment, I think, is the WTF of the week. You like that?
So what the fuck?
There we go. I am going to copy what you just said, like when I edit, and use that for later.
I'll hold you to that.
Right? I'll put that in somewhere. But our WTF of the week, which I'm sure like someone else has. Like this isn't like this is my original idea.
Right.
But we're just going with it. I'm working on it. But our WTF of the week is on eBay. There's a bag of air from a Kanye West concert. Did you get all that?
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. Is a bag of air, like what you breathe, air.
I'm sorry, I was putting a
What?
bid in.
What'd you say?
I was putting a bid in, sorry.
But it's selling for $60,000.
Woo!
Yeah, $60,000 for a bag of air.
60,000.
Air. See how I
Like in
enunciate that?
Spaceballs,
Exactly.
where it has the canned air.
Yeah, the air in a can.
Yeah.
It's exactly like that, but it's in a bag. It's in a Ziploc bag with like a Sharpie written on it, like air from Kanye West concert 2000 whatever.
I wonder if like actual like Kanye's breath, or is it just air?
I think it's just air from like the concert, like you're in the seats or in the crowd and you just open a bag and then close it.
And close it.
Yeah. That's it.
That's retarded.
And then sell it on eBay for $60,000. Congratulations. You're set for life. It's that easy.
Actually, you're missing a big opportunity here.
That's what I'm saying,
go to a
man.
lot of concerts.
I was going to say, like, I could probably do this. I could do a few. I haven't gone
There you
to a
go.
concert in a while, but.
Get a couple of Ziplocs,
Yeah.
you know?
And I'll even
Go
buy
to-
tickets. I'll even risk buying tickets to, like, One Direction. And, like, go in there and capturing air, because you know that'll sell high.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I got One Direction air, guys.
One Direction air, Beyonce air.
And that'll be $7
Rihanna.
million. Yeah,
Katy Perry.
I got Beyonce air. I got who else? Who's popular?
Who's popping? We're still out of the loop.
I got Meghan Trainor hair or air, not hair. My bad.
I got Sweat from Iggy Azalea.
Sweat from Iggy Azalea's ass. I got
Wow.
ass sweat.
Ass Sweat.
Dude, that'd sell high on eBay, I imagine.
That would probably sell the most.
Iggy Azalea's ass sweat.
Somehow bottle that.
It's like in one of those little like sorcerer.
Spray bottles for perfume.
Or no, it's like in one of those like old like sorcerer kind of like wizard bottles.
I was thinking like perfume bottle with like the giant ball on the end.
Yeah, the perfume bottles.
Yeah.
Spray yourself with it. Ugh. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Like,
There's some perv out there that would have it.
yeah,
Of course.
of course. Why not? There's someone out there. 7 billion people on the planet. Someone's bound to buy it.
Someone's got to be jerking off ass.
Aw, using the
What do you
sweat.
think they're going to do with it?
Oh, Jesus, Jacob.
That's not like something you put in a glass case and be like, hey, guys, look.
Oh, it has a little like cork, like the bottle.
Boom.
Boom. Use never mind.
It's like in Jackass, where they put Preston in
Oh yeah, the
Giant
sweatsuit.
the sweatsuit. Yeah.
Ugh, Jesus,
That was like a horrible.
it's nasty. That's a hard one to watch. That sketch. No, thank you. Yeah, it was a sweatsuit cocktail. That was it.
That's what it was.
Right? But yeah, so that's any news topics to add, Teaspoon? Anything new in the news that you found?
The news? No, not really.
Okay.
It's kind of a slow news week.
It was. Like, Harrison Ford was the big one. So,
Right.
but yeah, so let's get on to our movie, man. Nice one.
Thanks.
Some people get that automatically. Some people are still waiting. But yeah, this one I think everybody has seen. Almost. Gotta be.
Any 90s kids like it.
Any 90s kid definitely has seen this movie. But so yeah, let's get right into it. Jurassic
If you
Park.
remember the time before Mighty Kids Meal,
Mighty Kids
you've
Meals.
seen this
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah. Mighty Kids Meals. Oh, good throwback, Teaspoon.
Oh, yeah.
That was a good one.
If you've had Dunkaroos,
Dunkaroos. Dude, like Mighty Kids Meals where it's at though. Remember that? Remember that
do.
transition?
you know what?
Remember that transition from Happy Meal to Mighty Kids Meal?
I mean, it was like puberty.
It was. It was like you were being knighted almost. Like it was like an award. Like, oh shit. Can I
Holy
handle all this food?
What do you mean I could
And,
extra patty as my answer?
yeah, it was 2 patties, right? It was like a double
I
cheeseburger.
think it was 2 patties.
Yeah.
But
And
they did something with chicken nuggets too. Maybe they gave you more.
yeah, I think they either gave you
I don't know.
more or something like that. Yeah. And you still got a toy, which was good,
Exactly.
right? So
Best
like,
part about it.
hell yeah, I'm filled up and I'm about to play with some toys.
Yeah, I'm gonna put.
Let's do this. Oh, man. But yeah, so our movie this week is Jurassic Park. Hooray! Yay! Yeah, man, I'm excited
You
for
should
this
put in
one.
the right there.
Wait, what?
You should put in the music right there.
I will. I'll put in something.
Yeah.
I actually got a little sound bite coming up that we'll get to.
Oh, what?
That you'll like, so. But
All
yeah,
right.
So, I mean, Jurassic Park. Everybody's seen Jurassic Park. If you haven't seen it, if you're listening to this, stop listening to this goddamn podcast and go watch Jurassic Park. Right?
We just lose every.
I have no more viewers. I turned them on to Jurassic Park.
Like, what is this amazing movie?
They even like the third one. But yeah, so and coincidentally, it's actually another Steven Spielberg movie, which we did last week.
That's true. I didn't even realize.
Right? I didn't either. Like till I was like writing down notes. I'm like, oh shit, that's right,
Yeah.
Steven Spielberg.
Man, all right.
But do you remember when you first saw this movie?
See, first time I saw Jurassic Park.
First time you saw Jurassic Park?
It's either one of 2 times. I don't know which one first. But it was on TV at one time,
Right.
and I remember watching it on like a Saturday and being so scared that I couldn't Monday.
So scared that what?
I couldn't sleep until like Monday.
See, I remember it scared me.
Or here's a bit of nostalgia for you.
Okay.
Me and my brother went to a Blockbuster,
Right.
and I got first Batman, and he got Jurassic Park.
Nice.
We watched it then.
Dude. It's a good pick.
I think so.
Right? Can't go wrong. Batman and Jurassic Park.
Oh yeah, it was the one with
It was one with
the pink one with Danny DeVito.
Michael Keaton, right?
Yeah, Michael
Yeah.
Keaton. Yeah, that's right.
The best Batman, in my opinion.
Really, over the Nolan?
I was gonna say up there with Christian Bale, man. He was good.
Okay. All right.
The Christopher Nolan ones are definitely my favorite movies, though.
Oh, you're just saying like Batman in general.
Yeah, if that makes sense. Like the character
Okay.
of Batman, as opposed to the
Gotcha.
story that they told.
Right. Okay.
Like Michael Keaton and the Christopher Nolan ones would have been just as good. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
Kind of thing. So, yeah. But enough about Batman. We got dinosaurs, man. What? So, yeah. But I remember I was huge into dinosaurs back then. Like,
Definitely,
I
yeah.
could have told you every dinosaur. I don't remember now, but like back then I could have told you. Oh, that's not a...
You got all the names.
That's not a Dilophosaurus. That's a blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I only know like two
Do you
now.
remember The Land Before Time?
I do, man. That was a good one.
I think like all of those like came out around the same time.
I think so. I think
There was like a period where everyone was dinosaur crazy.
Yeah, there was a dinosaur period, but I think Land Before Time, I think, yeah, it came out in the late 80s or something, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but still, like, within that, like, gap of years,
Yeah, I guess.
dinosaurs are big. But yeah, Littlefoot,
But I just remember like everybody loving dinosaurs.
right?
You know,
Dude,
it would be like zombies
I had so many
or
dinosaurs.
vampires.
What, like zombies? Yeah, it was like zombies of 2012.
Right, or
That was-
vampires.
Yeah, that was like dinosaurs in the 90s. They were pretty awesome. Not gonna lie.
That they were.
Right? I remember I had
When did that Godzilla movie come out? That was
98.
after.
Yeah, 98. That
Okay.
that Godzilla movie, if I'm thinking of the one you're talking about. Matthew
I think
Broderick.
so.
Yeah, Matthew Broderick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one.
And I actually liked that one back when it came out, but I can see why people don't like it.
Yeah, I can see it.
Right? It's a weird looking Godzilla.
If you watch it recently, it does not hold up.
Wait, what?
If you watch it recently,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't hold up.
No, it doesn't at all. Like the CGI is shit. And it's
In
just
comparison with this, like, which is amazing.
yeah, did you see the new Godzilla or no?
No, I didn't.
It's good, but there's like barely any Godzilla in it.
Oh,
Yeah, but it's good. Like for like special effects, I was like, holy shit. It was good.
that's good.
Like realistic kind of. Not like, oh, that's obviously CGI. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it was actually like
Something
damn,
I didn't know while looking into this movie
Jurassic Park.
is, Jurassic Park. They used a combination of CGI
Yeah.
and actual puppets.
And it still holds up, man.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Like, oh my god, that CGI T-Rex, like if you,
Oh,
if
so
you put
cool.
that up with like the Transformers movie, the Jurassic Park movie would look more real. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like it just holds up so well. But the reason we're talking about
Also-
it is, oh no, what were you saying?
I was going to say, also, like, the roar of that T-Rex.
The what?
The roar.
Oh, the roar. Actually, I'll get to that in a little bit. I have some facts
Oh,
coming
okay.
up.
All right.
So, but because we're talking about this movie, it's because Jurassic World is coming out this year in I think like a month or two, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm not real sure.
Like I think it's like around summertime.
Yeah, probably big summer blockbuster.
But I'm interested to check it out.
Definitely, yeah.
Right?
I have high hopes for it.
I do too. And like one thing I'm very interested in is the velociraptors. They're trained apparently.
Clever girl.
Clever girl. Yes. I hope there's someone like that. I hope the Australian fucking whatever that guy was.
That guy,
yeah. They should all be destroyed. Or whatever he says. But yeah. Let's get
they have the water one now.
Yeah, the one that eats the shark.
The shark, yeah.
That should be interesting. Like, you would think that'd be, like, the main villain. That big-ass thing.
Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see what the...
I saw
their version.
Yeah,
correct.
there's glimpses of it. It's like a... What I'm predicting is it's a T-Rex and a Velociraptor mixed together.
It would probably be that, yeah.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm thinking. But I don't know.
Remember in the third one,
The
they
third
had
one?
that, like, there's that scientific breakthrough
Yeah.
that there was a larger dinosaur than T-Rex
Yeah.
and had it in there.
I didn't really like the third one was entertaining. It wasn't that good.
No, it wasn't good at all.
Like, that was all CGI.
Yeah, that was...
Like, it was ridiculous. But I loved the second one. Second one was awesome. And some people hate the second one.
They're different movies,
They are. They're very
Really?
different.
you know?
But I think the CGI and the effects still hold up, like compared to the first one, for sure.
You know, I haven't watched the second one in a while,
Yeah, it's a good one,
but I
man.
can see that.
I like that one.
Because I think they used, actual effects, you know?
Yeah. Like, there was
Not just
CGI,
all-
but it was
yeah.
just as good as the first one. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Like that first shot of the T-Rex kind of thing.
Oh, man.
I'm like, oh shit, right? We'll get into that. Like, oh my god, where's the goat?
Oh, the goat.
The goat. But
The
first,
poor thing.
for real, man, that poor goat.
Meh.
Meh. All right, but let's get to. I got 10 fun facts written down
Alrighty.
about Jurassic Park. And I got most of them off BuzzFeed, but
Okay.
they're still
okay.
very interesting. And we'll start off a little, light. The first fact, if you didn't know, it was based on a book by a man named Michael Crichton.
I did know that, and I actually have that book.
Do you? I've never read it.
I did.
Is it good? Like, I'm guessing it's just like the movie almost.
It's the movie.
It's
For
better.
instance, the lawyer lives.
The lawyer lives?
Yeah, the lawyer lives,
What?
and he's not like an asshole.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's pretty crazy. I'll have to check
That is
that
crazy.
out. So it's but other than that, it's pretty much the same kind of, or is it totally
All the basic stuff.
okay?
You know,
Like the whole
billionaire guy.
yeah, like I'm trying to open a park
Trying to make-
kind of thing.
Yeah, trying to open up a park. Stuff
Okay.
like shit goes wrong.
All right,
All that stuff.
right, okay. I see you there. Second fact I have, number 2, Richard Attenborough, who played John Hammond in the movie.
Yeah.
He hadn't acted in 14 years prior to Jurassic Park.
What was he doing?
He was like producing and directing.
Oh.
Yeah, but he hadn't acted in 14 years, and I mean, dude, he killed it in this movie.
I think so, yeah.
Like, after watching it again, I'm like, oh shit.
Dr. Graham.
So yeah, John Hammond.
That's crazy.
Number 3, the T-Rex roar, which we were talking about.
Yeah.
It was made up of alligator, baby elephants, and tigers. Like they're
Really?
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy.
Right?
Like, the dude that invented that,
Dude, for real.
like all the awards.
How all of a sudden it's just like, this is a T-Rex.
Oh, man. Like I rewatched it, and, like, that noise, it's like...
It's such
It's
a...
like, it's just recognizable.
Yeah, it's such a
It's
recognizable
like Darth
noise.
Vader.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's crazy. And when you think about it, baby elephants, tigers, and alligators all made up that noise.
Who thought to put that together?
I guess Spielberg, man. He's fucked up.
You think it was? I'm thinking it's like just some random sound guy. You know?
think so? He's like, I got an idea.
Like,
Let's combine alligators and tigers and baby elephants.
that is crazy.
You got a great idea, Johnson.
Like, seriously, man, officially.
Yeah, like it worked
Mind
out.
blown.
It worked out perfectly.
Like I was saying, it's like just recognizable. It's like Darth Vader's voice.
Exactly. It is just as recognizable as Darth Vader's.
You hear that, and you just know.
Even the breathing of Darth Vader.
Yeah.
And
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly.
You hear that, you think Darth Vader. You think, you know, T-Rex, you hear that noise.
Right?
Even though no one knows what a T-Rex sounded like.
Yeah, and now every time you hear a T-Rex, you'll be like, oh shit.
Now I know.
Alligator, tiger, and elephants. Who would have thought? What number are we on here? 1, 2. Oh, we're on number 4. Here we go. The famous ripple effect, the cup of water,
Yeah?
was used by a guitar string strapped under the dashboard.
Really?
Yeah. And they would strum
That's
it.
pretty cool.
Yeah, and they would make that effect.
Huh.
So, the more you know.
You'd think they just, like, put it on a table and have somebody at the end, like, hit it.
They probably tried that.
You know?
Like, bang the table.
That guy.
But yeah, I
He
mean...
gets fired.
Right? He didn't bang it properly.
Yeah.
So a guitar string was used.
Well, that's crazy.
Right? So...
That's chaos theory.
that is chaos theory. We will get to that, too. Chaos theory.
No.
Number 5. Tim Burton and James Cameron were actually interested in doing Jurassic Park first.
Really?
Yeah. So the guy who did Terminator 2 could have done Jurassic Park.
Do you think he would have made it, like, more gruesome?
Right? You know what I'm saying? If you think about it.
Like a PG-13
In a,
Jurassic Park, maybe R?
yeah, rated R Jurassic Park, that'd be intense.
That'd be crazy.
Right? That'd be intense. And like a Tim Burton Jurassic Park, I don't think would be very good. I like Tim Burton, but
See, I'm not a fan of Tim Burton, and I don't think he would be good Jurassic Park.
yeah, it wouldn't have been the same as it turned out to be, man.
It'd be too, like, fairy tale.
It would be, and like claymation almost,
Right.
something like that. But
It needed, like, a full reality
which
that he wouldn't give it.
which gets into the next one though. Looking at it differently. Speaking of Harrison Ford, he turned down the role for Dr. Alan Grant.
What?
Yeah. So he could
That
have
would have
been
been crazy.
right. He could have been Dr. Alan Grant
Think
Yeah.
about if he did.
if he did.
That means Chris Ford would have been Han Solo, Indiana Jones, and fucking Dr. Graham.
Right? I could see him as Dr. Graham, but hold on to that one for a second, because wait till I get to the next one.
Okay.
The next fact, Jim Carrey auditioned for the role of Ian Malcolm.
What?
And apparently did very good, but they chose Jeff Goldblum instead. Now imagine that.
Man.
Imagine Harrison Ford and Jim Carrey like just having like a dialogue off.
Oh my god.
And Morgan Freeman as John Hammond.
Jesus.
We've got a
Oh
T-Rex.
man.
Jurassic Park.
That would have been crazy.
That would be crazy.
It's fucking Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey and Harrison Ford. Imagine that. It'd be crazy.
Like,
But speaking of Jeff, speaking of Jeff Goldblum, real quick though, I found this sound clip online, and I noticed it during the movie. He did this creepy ass laugh in the yeah. He did this creepy ass laugh in the helicopter when they first went to the island.
okay, I don't think I remember that.
And they were all talking in the beginning. So here, check this out real quick. Did you hear that?
That's fucked up.
Did you hear it or no?
Not, I mean, it was
Hey,
at
here,
the end. I
here,
got
hold
it.
I don't know.
That is weird.
It's a creepy ass laugh, man.
That is
just
a creepy
saying.
laugh.
So, I think I'm gonna play that a few times throughout the podcast because I think it's kind of funny.
I guess.
I don't know. You'll have to tell me. So,
Okay.
so
That's weird.
it is, man. But it's if anybody notices it, it's when they're first going to the island in the helicopter. So, well, yeah. So,
Which, that's also kind of weird.
what's that?
Like, they get two actual scientists,
Scientists, yeah.
and then, like, him, he's just, like, a guy that studies chaos theory.
Pretty much,
Yeah.
man, yeah. And that's the next one I'm going to get to.
Okay.
Dr. Malcolm, Jeff Goldblum, wears all black. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, I know that.
Have you seen this? Have you heard about this?
Yeah.
And John Hammond wears all white, which symbolizes their opposites.
Ooh.
Right? So that one's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that is.
The next one, oh, this one's pretty crazy.
Can we, hang on a second. Can we talk about the part, like, nearing the end,
Okay.
where Jeff Goldblum is laying on that table,
Right.
and he's got, like, his shirt open, and there's, like, this, like, slow pull in,
There's like a
and
what?
it's just, like a slow pull in
Oh, yeah.
with the camera.
Right.
And it's just like, yeah, that's right, ladies. This is the sexy part.
That'd
But
be
it's fucking Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum, man. He kicks ass. You know what I'm saying?
I guess. Of course. Yeah.
But
But
yeah,
that literally threw me. Like,
it
was
did
crazy.
what? It did what to you?
Threw me like out of the movie.
Oh, I see what you
I
mean.
was just like, what the fuck is this?
For real, Jeff Goldblum's a weird character in that movie, man.
He is, but you want to
Right.
know more about him.
Right, for real. And that's why there's Jurassic Park 2.
Right, but he in that one I feel he doesn't like he's not as weird.
He's just
Or
there,
he's not
like,
like
again.
different.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, Jeff Goldblum and Vince Vaughn.
Oh, man.
You don't say.
Yeah.
Yeah, you forget Vince Vaughn was in the second one. If anybody remembers.
Didn't he play like a CIA agent?
No, he was like part of their team. Like he was like one of the camera guys or whatever.
Right, but at the end.
Oh, yeah,
Doesn't
he
he
might have been.
himself?
Yeah, something like that. I forgot. It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
Right.
But next fact I want to get to is the animatronic T-Rex, when it crashes through the sunroof.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
It was not supposed to go through the sunroof, and the screams that the kids, when they're screaming, are actual genuine screams.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Right? Pretty crazy.
That is a great...
The T-Rex part?
Yeah, like, that's a really good part.
It is. We'll get to that in a few, actually. Like, that whole introduction of the T-Rex.
Yeah.
I'm a motherfucking T-Rex. But the last quote, or not the last quote, last fact I want to get to is really crazy. The movie is 127 minutes. Right.
Okay.
Guess how many minutes of footage there is of dinosaurs?
20.
15.
Really?
15 minutes. 1-5. Isn't that
Huh.
crazy?
That is crazy.
Right? That's how good I think the movie is, though, when you think about it. Like, oh shit, only 15 minutes. But somehow they made it out to be like a full dinosaur movie. You know what I mean?
Right, that is
Isn't that crazy?
pretty, like... It's almost like he kind of did it like an Alien. Like, you never really see Alien
Aliens, yeah.
until, like, the very end.
Right, yeah. But,
Yeah.
like, this one, he spread it out. You know what I mean?
Right, but you're just like a glimpse.
Exactly. Like
Here and
at the beginning, for example, which we'll get to right now. They're caging up they're trying to transport, I think, a velociraptor
Right.
at the beginning. And
Also, Mr. Dinosaur Expert.
Mr. Who?
Is there a difference? Mr. Dinosaur Expert. What is up with the audio, man?
The audio?
Yeah, it keeps cutting in and out.
Wait, on the podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Where else would it?
On Jurassic Park? Hold on, let me see. All right, there we go. Everything's better now, I think. Say hello in Teespring.
I hope so.
Yay! I can hear you.
All right.
Yay! So hopefully that first part wasn't too bad. I think it came in pretty clear.
Okay.
Right?
You're more the technical aspect of it.
Yeah, I'm the one behind the controls here. I feel like Cypher from The Matrix.
Wow.
Yeah. Like, it looks like a bunch of green lines, but to me, it's like, you know.
Blonde, brunette.
Yeah, blonde, brunette. Nice one. Oh, man. But yeah. So,
Why didn't I?
That's for killing brain cells and degreasing engines. Or whatever he says.
God damn you, Cypher!
Exquisite acting.
Oh, man.
That part.
Right.
We're going to have to do Matrix soon on this one day.
Definitely.
That's going to be an epic episode.
That should be good, yeah.
The little one behind you is Mouse. Oh, man. But where were we?
Of course, man.
At the beginning, They're trying to transport the Velociraptor. Things don't go well.
Not exactly.
And people die. You know.
Just a couple.
Just a couple. And the famous shooter line.
Shooter!
Shooter! So, but, I mean, Jurassic Park is basically about, it's almost like a heist movie. If you really look into it. Dennis Nedry.
Really?
Yeah, Newman.
Yeah.
Like that part is all like a heist kind of.
Wait, maybe you should explain who Newman is.
Yeah, Newman, Dennis Nedry, who is in Jurassic Park, and he's pretty much hired to steal dinosaur embryos and
Dinosaur jizz.
dinosaur jizz, pretty much, and pretty much transport it, and that's like pretty much like the first third of the movie, which is awesome. I like that. I like how the story is kind of weird at the beginning. But also at the same time, they're getting these two paleontologists who have a great knowledge of dinosaurs, and he's pretty much not hired, but picked up by John Hammond, who's trying to open a park with real dinosaurs. Real dinosaurs. And he thinks everything is going to go smoothly, so he's going to hire or pick up these two paleontologists.
Because he's an insane person.
Exactly. So he's going to get two paleontologists, a lawyer, a scientist, and I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
And,
I think that's it.
Yeah. So the paleontologists are Dr. Alan Grant and what's her name? Oh shit! I'm drawing a blank on her name.
And also, I don't think paleontologist. She deals with plants.
Yeah,
but not dinosaur bones.
Yeah, she's digging up dinosaur bones at the beginning.
Yeah, I guess. Okay.
And then they scare the shit out of that little kid who's.
Which that got a little like dark for some reason.
Right? That's not so scary.
Like, why is he there?
Yeah. Where did the kid come from, for real?
Sorry, I gotta bring my my son to work day.
Yeah. Sorry, he's a real 90s kid. He's got the hat on and everything. But yeah, it scares the shit out of the little kid. Tells him about the Velociraptor. How the Velociraptors hunt you down.
From the side.
Yeah, and attack you from the sides. And split your belly open, spilling the intestines.
He's a ninja.
Exactly. Velociraptors. Vicious motherfuckers. But, yeah.
I wonder if any animal actually does. Like, if that was based in reality at all.
Yeah, there is actually an animal. It's called the cassowary.
Okay.
I think it's in Africa, but it's like, it kind of looks like a short ostrich and a peacock, like, mixed together.
Okay, yeah.
But they have,
so
like... Kind of. Like
a velociraptor?
Yeah. And they have, like, on their feet, they have, like, those claws.
Really?
Yeah. Like, they have... It's not, like, curved like the Velociraptor, but it's, like, they have, like, one big claw that they slash with.
Really?
Yeah.
That is crazy.
And another thing you might not know, Velociraptors aren't even real dinosaurs.
What do you mean?
Or they are, but they're actually, in real life, like 2 feet tall.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I knew that.
So they had to, like, make it bigger somehow.
I always heard that they were, they're as big, probably, as, like, the thing that kills Newman.
Yeah.
With the umbrella neck.
Yeah, the Dilophosaurus. Hey, I know my dinosaurs.
You mean the Dilophosaurus?
The Dilophosaurus? Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and actually that one is made up of, I know one of them is a rattlesnake, which you can kind of tell.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, Newman, man. So.
Newman.
Newman. Hello, Newman.
With the shaving cream can.
Yeah, the shaving cream, which is a cool ass can, by the way. Like when it like does that little sing kind of thing.
Right.
It's like, oh shit, it's the real
I'm
deal.
surprised they didn't like try and sell that to kids.
What, the can?
Yeah, like the can, like where you could take it out and like press the button.
They actually have things like that, but not that intense. It's like those security cans. Like it looks.
No,
like,
I'm saying like whenever the movie came out,
yeah,
they would market it to, like.
Right. Okay.
That's what I was saying.
But which is another thing.
That's another thing.
The technology in this movie looks awesome at the time.
A little dated.
A little dated. Probably looked awesome at that time, but little dated.
Also, I don't know if you realize this, but whenever it starts to go wrong with the computers,
Yeah.
Sam Jackson's big move
Sam
is
Jackson.
basically to turn it off, then turn it back on.
That's why he's there, I guess. Shit.
I guess.
Poor Sam Jackson. But he did, like, dude, he knocked it out of the park, I think. He only had a few lines, but
Definitely rememberable.
hold on to your butts,
Exactly.
right?
I think he should have gotten like more of a death. Like we should have seen how he died.
Actually, I was going to get to that a little later, but I'll bring it up right now. That death
Okay.
with his arm, was that set up by the Raptors? Like, because this is what I was getting at. Because they're really smart. Are they smart enough to set up a joke like that?
I don't think so.
But if you think about it, where did the arm come from? It came out of, like, the wall. Like, it fell.
Right.
Like
I guess they were just
like, it was
tearing them apart.
perfect timing.
Arm flew up there. I don't know.
I think they're smart enough to pull off jokes. I'm telling you.
I guess.
If they're smart enough to open doors.
You think there's a like a prankster
Prankster
in the
rapper?
Raptors?
In the Raptor gang?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there is. Like,
Okay.
like, oh, that, what's a raptor name? Max? That's probably a cool raptor name.
Wait, isn't there like 4 of them?
No, there's only 2 raptors.
There's only 2?
Yeah.
I thought there was at least like.
No, in the first one, there's only 2.
There has to be more than 2.
Where, though? Because at the end, remember, there's only 2, and one of the T-Rex seats. That one
Yeah,
when
but
it
whenever they kill the guy with the shotgun,
yeah, there's only 2 there.
hunting the one in front of him,
There's only 2 there.
and then the 2 come to the side.
Which, actually, there's a great quote there. Here, let me recite it for you. What's the girl's name? What's her name? I'm forgetting her name. Ellie? Is it Ellie? It's not Ellie. What the hell is it?
Yeah,
Is it Ellie?
the girl scientist.
Yeah, like Dr. Grant's girl.
I'm pretty sure it's Ellie. Yeah.
Okay, Ellie. All right. Well, it's a thing between Ellie and that Australian raptor hunter.
Yeah.
And it goes, we can make it if we run. No, we can't. Why not? Because we're being hunted. Best line of the movie. I'm sorry.
All right.
Hey, I'm just saying. You got a better one?
I don't know. I like all of Jeff Goldblum's stuff.
Oh my God, Jeff Goldblum's speech at the dinner table
Yeah, that's a good one.
when he's like talking about the rape of the natural
Nature
world.
finds a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Life finds a way. Jeff Goldblum for the win.
Right.
Right. But yeah, so
Yeah, something I didn't realize. The whole, like, they can reproduce thing.
The dinosaurs?
That
Right.
really, yeah, it doesn't really come up.
No, but they kind of explain it. I mean, not really. Jeff Goldblum explains it.
Well, yeah, they explain it, but it's not like a problem for them.
Right,
Not
yeah, that's
yet,
true.
at least.
That's true. Like, they didn't come into contact with any male dinosaurs.
Right, yeah, or it's not like they turn the corner like, oh my god, there's 12 of these.
Yeah, that's true.
You know?
Like, there were eggs that hatched, but they didn't run into those dinosaurs.
Yeah, exactly.
That's pretty crazy. Good eye, Teaspoon.
There you go. That's what I'm here for.
But yeah, so what we're explaining, it was pretty much, we got the paleontologist, the scientist, the lawyer,
The lawyer.
and they're pretty much going to the island to look it over, like, given their expertise and saying this park is good enough or it's not good enough, pretty much.
Right.
And
Because the guy died in the beginning.
yeah, that's true. The guy at the beginning.
You know what? It might be a better line
What?
whenever the lawyer is talking to that guy in South America.
What does he
And
say?
he's like, you'll never get rammed.
What does he say?
He's like me. He's a digger.
Yeah. And he's looking at the mosquito.
Yeah, where he's
He's a
looking at the
digger.
mosquito.
That is a good one.
That is a good
I
one.
like that one. He's a digger.
He's a digger.
But yeah,
But anyway.
so they get there, and they have their little dinner scene where they're kind of bashing back and forth why it couldn't work, why it could work. Then they go on the tour, and it starts with a sick dinosaur, Triceratops. Triceratops, right? Which I gotta get.
My favorite dinosaur.
My favorite dinosaur. My second favorite dinosaur. But yeah, so things aren't going well. And then there's a storm coming in. I think it's a hurricane, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's a hurricane. Did you know that a hurricane actually took place while they were filming,
Really?
and they used that footage?
Really?
Yep.
I did not know that.
Well, there you go.
Who would have thought?
The part where
So-
I think it's Sam Jackson is
Right.
looking at the security cameras,
Right.
and it's the doc, supposedly.
Oh, when Newman's looking at the security.
That's right, it's
Yeah.
Newman because he's talking to him.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's apparently real.
That is an all real thing.
No shit.
Yeah.
Dude. Who would have thought?
Little factoid.
Right? You would have never known. I didn't know that.
Yep.
The more you know. But, so after that, yeah, so Nedra goes on his little journey to try and get the dinosaur embryos.
His quest.
His quest, which actually works out pretty well for him.
I mean, until the end.
At first. Like, he gets the dinosaur embryos, and then he gets in
Right,
the Jeep.
it's all in the can.
But it's raining, and he can't see.
Which seems like such a shitty excuse.
Excuse?
Yeah. Like, just because it's raining?
Yeah, for real. But then he loses his glasses, and it's like that classic, my glasses.
Right.
But then he runs into a dinosaur.
Right. And he gets his just dessert.
He gets his just desserts. Fat pun. But then at the same time, we get to the Tyrannosaurus Rex scene,
Oh, yeah.
which is probably the best scene in the movie.
I would definitely say so.
That or the kitchen scene.
I like the kitchen scene,
The kitchen scene is intense.
but it's just the T-Rex one. Like,
dude, the T-Rex run is
I remember watching that as a kid. You're like, oh my god.
dinosaurs are real.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man. Like that's those special effects. Like that dinosaur, that T-Rex.
So good.
Unbelievable. And then, the lawyer leaves the car.
Would you ever think why they put the bathrooms there?
The bathrooms for real. Like why?
Yeah, like why are they there?
Why next to the Tyrannosaurus Rex?
You put them anywhere in the park.
Yeah. At least next to the nice dinosaurs.
Something.
Nice dinosaur.
Nice dinosaur. Now I'm gonna poop here.
Now I'm pooping here. Scooch over. I'm taking a piss.
Yeah.
So yeah, the lawyer leaves. And
Like an idiot.
Yeah, and they have the famous "when you gotta go, you gotta go" kind of thing.
Right, that's a line.
That's one.
Jesus.
Hey man, I'm telling you, it's gonna be throughout the show.
All right.
Who knows when? It's got to be perfect. Those are probably dumb spots, but whatever. So yeah. So then the T-Rex gets out after the power failure.
Right.
And dude, that is so suspenseful. Like even today, when you watch that scene.
Gives me chills.
Yeah, like when it's next to the car with the kids in it. It's like, oh shit.
And his eye dilates.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so crazy.
It is, man. Like,
And also, it's like, I understand it's a T-Rex,
right.
but I also think it takes a while for them to be like, oh, we gotta save these kids. You know?
What, the T-Rex?
No, because like he's sitting in the car
Right.
for a good long while, going, turn off the light, turn off the light.
Yeah, turn.
You know? Which I get just builds tension.
It is, man. Like when it's knocking on the side of the car.
Oh, that's crazy. And the glass thing.
Yeah, the top of the glass, which was
Right.
actually happened. The animatronic failed. So that's a great part. Unimprovised, I guess.
So what?
Unimprovised, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
But actually one of the flaws that I noticed, which is actually a pretty famous flaw, I think.
What is this?
When they're getting attacked by the T-Rex.
Yeah.
And when they're leaning over the cliff, and he's like, "You're choking me," and all that shit.
Right, yeah.
Why is there a cliff there? Like the T-Rex came from the flat ground, and then all of a sudden there's a cliff.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just one of those things you're gonna have to get past because it is a flaw.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Like, I'll take it.
I'll take it. Yeah, it's still cool.
Right.
So yeah. So then T-Rex is attacking him. The little boy is still in the Jeep. It gets thrown over the edge into the trees.
That kid is only there for, like, somebody to save him.
For real. Why is that kid there?
You know?
But it works. I mean... And the car...
Yeah, they get away from the T-Rex.
Yeah. But the car chase scene, when it's, like, chasing him down the tree... They could have just moved over to the side. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah, I
another flaw.
guess, yeah.
See, I'm starting to point out flaws now. I don't want to do that. It's Jurassic Park. It's a good movie.
I thought you were talking about the part where Goldblum's in the back of the Jeep, and he's like, gotta drive faster.
Oh, the part is like, what does he call it? Some kind of trimmer. I forgot what it was.
No, I'm not sure.
And he's like, that's fairly close.
Oh, that's fairly. That scene where it's like objects appear closer than they appear.
Yeah, the T-Rex.
Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum. God damn it.
Right.
He's just there, man. But he's good in the movie.
He's good, yeah.
He's good. He has some good speeches, some memorable quotes.
Right, yeah.
The chaos theory.
Nature finds a way.
Nature finds a way. Life finds a way, you know.
But anyway, yeah, the kids are stuck in the tree.
Oh, yeah, the kids are stuck in a tree. So he has to go up and get the kid. And the car starts falling in the trees, which I was saying they could move over to the side. Be no problem. So they get to the bottom. And then what happens after that? They
decide that they're going to sleep in a tree.
Yeah, they're sleeping in the tree.
Because it's safer.
And they run into the brontosauruses, which are eating the trees. Right?
It's funny that you remember those dinosaurs.
Yeah, the brontosaurus. Hey, man, I know my dinosaurs.
All right.
Let's hear brontosaurus call.
I don't.
However he does it. Let's hear yours, Teaspoon.
Oh, I really don't have one.
I really don't have a brontosaurus call, but thank you.
Sorry. Just play that Jeff Goldblum thing.
Okay, I'll play the Jeff Goldblum thing. Are you happy?
Perfect.
Excellent. All right, so they're in the tree. And they're doing their brontosaurus calls, communicating with them.
Right.
And they fall asleep, get up the next morning. One of the brontosauruses sneeze on the little girl.
Which is disgusting.
Which I guess is good comedic timing.
I guess.
According to the dinosaurs. But then they get to that open field. And the... what are those? They're like almost like ostriches. Not raptors.
Oh, you don't know that dinosaur name?
What does he say? It's like a Gallicanocus.
Galifianakis.
Yeah. Sac Galifianakis. But that's another awesome scene, man.
That is.
When all those things are running, the T-Rex comes out of nowhere and eats them.
Yeah.
And then they go to
Boom.
Right? T-Rex out of nowhere. Then they go to the electric fence, and a little boy gets shocked.
Right,
Almost dies. And
all they do is wrap his hands with like cloth.
Yeah. No doctor needed.
I mean, yeah, he's just fine.
There's no doctor. Yeah, you don't need a doctor. He just got shocked.
Let's go eat some ice cream.
He just flew fucking 20 goddamn feet.
Right. Let alone getting electrocuted.
Yeah. But at the end, that buffet scene, they get all the Jell-O, cake.
Yeah, the Jell-O.
That buffet looks delicious.
That does look pretty good.
Right? And then, but which leads to the infamous Jell-O. What was the Jell-O tagline? Jello. It's alive.
Right.
That was the tagline. But at that buffet scene, remember she's shaking the Jell-O?
Yeah.
Wasn't that a thing back in the 90s? Like, watching Jell-O wiggle?
Yeah, I guess.
Right? Like it's Jell-O. Jell-O
It's
wasn't
like a Jell-O.
Hey, yeah, I mean, it doesn't really have anything to do with the movie, but...
Yeah, I guess. Okay.
The Jell-O. Oh, speaking of which, I forgot to tell you about this. When they're in the tree
Yeah.
scene, the little boy, he tells a joke, right?
Yeah, he does.
Do you remember the joke?
Not quite. I think how
It was, what do you call a blind dinosaur?
what?
I don't think he saw us.
Oh.
What do you get when you cross a pig with a dinosaur?
What?
Jurassic Pork.
Oh.
All right. What do you call a sleepy dinosaur?
What?
A dino snore.
Sure.
Have you seen these? Ever heard about these? What does a triceratops sit on?
What?
It's tricerabottom.
Wow.
Get it? Anybody?
That's horrible.
You out there? No. All right, I only got 2 more left. Only 2 more.
Okay.
What do you call a dinosaur that crashes its car?
What?
A Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Oh.
All right, last one. What's better than a talking dinosaur?
What?
A spelling bee. Anybody? Anybody? I wouldn't open with them, but hey, I get a gold.
That was rough.
I get a gold sticker for trying. So
There you go.
So back to the movie. We're almost done with it. We're back. They're eating the Jell-O, and the raptors come inside.
Yeah.
And then they go to the kitchen, which is an epic scene.
Right.
2 raptors, trying to hunt. So can't go wrong with it. And then the raptor claw that ticks the ground. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Right? So that's kind of a...
That was really good, yeah.
But yeah. And then they get out, right?
Right.
Right.
I'm trying to think. How do they get to the computer room?
That's what I'm trying to think of, actually. They got out
Because
somehow.
there's that part where they're in the vent.
Yeah, but I forgot how they got up there.
Damn it.
Oh, well, she gets to the...
Yeah.
She gets to the computer, and they're trying to lock the doors. The raptors are actually opening the doors.
Right, with their claws.
They figured it out. So the little girl, Lex, I think is her name, right? Lex.
I think so.
Lex and Tim.
Yeah.
So she's a hacker, which was a starting franchise back in the 90s.
I guess.
So she's a hacker, but she hacks the code and locks the doors.
Yeah.
And her line is, phones, security systems, you name it, you got it.
Oh my god.
So, and then so all is well. They get, or no, they don't. They get out, and then the raptors are still there, and then they're in the museum.
Right.
And then when you think shit's about to go down, the T-Rex saves the day. T-Rex saves the day.
Yay!
Yay! T-Rex. So yeah.
Hooray, T-Rex.
Jurassic Park end scene. No.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Credits.
And credits. So that was just a quick reminisce review recap of Jurassic Park.
Yay!
Yay! Anything to add to Jurassic Park? Jay.
That would be a cool song, if you would ever get married. Have your wife walk down the aisle, too?
My wedding song?
Have your wife walk down the aisle.
Right? Oh, dude, that'd be a great wedding
That song. You feel like clever girl.
Do, 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 do. Have birds flying.
There you go.
Right? So, yeah.
We do get that cool shot of, like, all the other dinosaurs.
They're moving in herds. They do move
exactly,
in herds.
Well, they're going to, it's like the Promised Land, or the Land Before Time.
I forgot what it's called.
Yeah.
What was it? Oh,
I think
damn
it's
it.
like the Promised Land or something.
Like Foreverland? I forgot what is it called? Now it's going to bug me.
Oh, sorry.
Let me look it up on my iPhone.
Remember Disney had like a movie that came out called
Dinosaurs?
I think it was just called Dinosaurs.
I remember they came out with
made
a
by
movie.
Disney. Yeah, it was a movie.
Yeah, I remember that movie. I never saw it, but I remember it.
Neither did I. I remember the trailer for it,
Yeah, like the dinosaurs talked, but they looked like real dinosaurs.
or something like that. Yeah.
Mhm. I remember that. I actually remember at McDonald's they have like one of those when you pull off the cup.
Yeah.
It was like dinosaur body parts. Like it'd be like the head of the dinosaur and the tail, and you'd have to like match them
Really?
up. Yeah, I think I remember that.
Going back to McDonald's.
Dude, speaking of McDonald's, Inspector Gadget, I was thinking about, because that was on. Yeah.
But yeah.
It was on TV the other day, which, I mean, it's not that great of a movie, but
No, not really.
I just remember back in the day, do you remember at McDonald's, they sold the Inspector Gadgets, like, you would get, like, his left arm or his right arm.
And then you could put it together, yeah.
Yeah. You remember that?
I remember that. Yeah.
That shit was cool, man.
It was pretty crazy.
It was pretty crazy. Oh, to be young.
Right.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
But yeah. But yeah, so that's our review of Jurassic Park. If you haven't seen it, go see Jurassic Park. Please.
Definitely.
Please. But
Great movie.
before we get up out of here, Teaspoon told me this last week, and we were going to hold off on it until this podcast because it's epic in my opinion. Like, oh shit, Teaspoon. So, Teaspoon, go ahead, sir.
Oh, well, I found out recently that there is a comedy troupe, St. Louis,
Comedy troupe.
which I live about an hour away from Louis,
Okay.
so not necessarily the closest.
But still, reasonable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not horrible.
So I sent them an email. They sent one back, said that they were looking for people,
Okay.
and that I should come in it was this Sunday, the 12th.
Oh, shit.
Or wait, no, it's not the 12th.
No, what is it? The 9th.
The 9th, yeah,
There we
sorry. At 12 o'clock.
Okay.
So, I was like, well, all right, let's do this.
And
So,
then-
I get there a little early for Spoon.
so a little early for Teaspoon.
It was.
So
Al-
how early
also,
was
it
it?
didn't help that I went out the night before.
Oh, okay. There we go.
A little drinking.
So, like, when you got there, was it a big class? Was it small?
Let's see. The lady said there was 27 people there
Oh, shit.
to audition,
Right.
but they only kept 6, I think.
Were you one of the 6?
I'm one of the 6
Oh, shit.
there. What?
What? Dude, Teaspoon's in a comedy
Yep.
troupe.
And I am.
All right, so how'd it go? How did you audition?
We all file into the big room
Right.
where they do their shows and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They do the shows all over. So they have a home base, I guess.
Okay.
Anyway. And some of the guys get up there and they just kind of explain what they do and what it's all about, what's going to happen, and things like that. So that was cool. Then we leave, we go into the green room, they call it, which is just like a lobby. You know, a lot of chairs, shitty magazines.
Is everybody in there?
Everybody's in there. And then they call people one by one.
Was there anybody there that's like, wow, you're not funny at all? No.
There was definitely, like, people, like, really trying.
Right.
Like, right off the bat.
Okay.
Like, the guy got up on, like, good morning, everyone.
Have you seen this?
And the guy in the back was like, good morning! Yeah. So anyway, you'd go in, you'd go on stage, and you do 2 minutes.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Whatever you want.
So it's not like a planned kind of thing. It's like you come up with your own 2 minutes.
Well, hang on now. Okay. You can do anything with those 2 minutes. They just want to see basically what you can.
Right.
Like, you can just act.
Okay.
You can improvise something. You can do stand-ups.
Okay.
Whatever you want.
That's what I was getting to. I thought you could only do, like, stand-up or something. So what did you do?
No. I did stand-up.
Okay.
Well, actually, I just told a...
Wait, you what?
I just told a funny story, but...
Oh, you just told a funny story?
I mean, it's basically stand-up.
Would you mind telling it again, or no?
We can save that.
Okay.
Like, it's kind of long. So.
Okay, that's cool.
It's 2 minutes. But anyway, so you do that, and then they have an instructor come up, or like somebody in part of the group,
right?
Like their group, and then you do some. They do some games like Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Oh shit, that's badass. I like that.
Yeah, so like I think they call it like Things in a Hat or whatever.
Yeah, scenes from a hat.
Scenes from a hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Things like that.
Let's make a date.
Right, different shit like that. So anyway, you do that. There's a little like back and forth, a little talk.
Okay.
Then you go back and wait. And then they call your name if you got it, and if you didn't, you go home.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
If you do, you go back into the room.
Was it?
And then they kind of do. Oh wait, what?
I was gonna say, was it like American Idol?
No, it wasn't on like. They were much more nice. Anyway,
That's
and then
good.
you do like some getting to know you.
Right.
Like you stand in a circle, and you have to remember the person's name across from you.
My name
then you have to, like,
is
ask
Jake,
them 3
and
questions.
I like karate.
What?
My name is Jake, and I like karate. Like
guess.
clapping your hands and stuff.
Right. Like,
I'm just guessing.
No, it's stupid.
Right.
Yeah.
Like getting to know you things.
Right, yeah,
Right.
that's basically just that.
Yeah.
So you do that. There's some other things. Then more of a kind of a lecture, I guess. Like, they tell you, what you're going to be learning, what they expect.
Mm-hmm.
Different things like that.
So what do they expect?
First of all, for you to be there.
Okay, yeah. That's the main
like
thing, I guess.
Rule number one.
Right.
And, like, the only rule, basically.
Rule number one.
Yeah, rule number one.
Don't talk about improv class.
Yeah. Anyway, it's like, be there. This is something silly,
Right.
but you should take it seriously.
Right.
Stuff like that. They kind of went over, like, it can help you in, like, other things,
Okay.
to be more confident. Things
Right,
like that.
because I heard, like, comedy, if you do comedy, like improv classes, for example, then
Yeah.
you can do drama, pretty much.
Well, this isn't quite improv class.
Like, what do you mean?
Like, I guess it is. But it's not like they kind of have a set show.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's
But-
not like they're just throwing you out there kind of thing.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, so.
But still, that is badass, sir.
Yep. So now every Sunday I got to go up there.
Dude. And so these 6
go ahead.
people that they chose, this is pretty much who you'll be seeing every Sunday.
Yeah, and then plus they'll have whoever is already in the comic group.
Okay. Dude. Hell
So-
yeah.
Say another 12 or something.
But still, that is badass.
Yep.
I'm excited for you.
Pretty awesome.
Right? Dude. Teaspoon.
I think I fucking nailed it.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, you nailed it.
It was rather exciting. I had to, go to the car, after everything's over. I went back to my car. I had to sit there for a few minutes.
Smoke a cigarette.
Just, calm down.
No, I'm playing.
I really should start smoking.
I was going to say, Teaspoon doesn't smoke cigarettes, but I could imagine after that you could have used a cigarette.
Or drink or something.
Right? Like, oh shit. So, how did you know? After you did your set, was it immediately after, okay, you're in? Or did you have to wait a little while?
They didn't tell you until a little bit after.
Real? Okay.
But this sounds like, I guess, pretentious of me. But, as soon as I got done with my 2 minutes, I was just like, oh, I fucking nailed that.
You
the instructors themselves were laughing their asses off.
Dude,
and I got a comp
fuck
from two
yeah.
of them.
Hell yes, sir.
That was really funny.
That is what I'm saying.
One of the last people we haven't laughed for the past 4.
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So
see, that's what I'm saying.
Seriously,
man.
my ego boost right now.
you turned into Kanye West for a second.
I'm sorry, but fuck off. That was big.
Dude, I bet, man. I would have been in the same way. I'm not gonna lie. You walk past the next guy that's coming up, good luck.
Oh man. But no.
But dude, hell yeah, man. That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
Congratulations, sir. For real.
Thank you.
That's a pretty big thing.
That is a definite big thing.
So are you gonna be doing shows now, I guess? After a few weeks?
I forget the actual number of weeks they told us.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be after Easter.
Okay, after Easter.
Before I do an actual show.
Right.
So,
but hell yeah,
until
man.
then, I'll just be going the Sunday classes, and then they ask since I can get into shows for free.
Mm-hmm.
They say maybe you should go, and let's just say somebody's sick, and we might call you up or something like that.
Coming up, Teaspoon.
Right? Yeah.
Give a round of applause, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Fuck you for shitting on my moment.
Next week, I want to hear some stand up from Teaspoon next week. If that's not too much
What?
to ask. Not sketch comedy, but just some stand up, something.
We'll see.
Okay.
See what happens.
I'm not feeling it.
I don't know. Like, we'll see.
Okay. Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't want to put you on the spot and shit.
All right.
Like, let's hear it for Teaspoon. Come on, Jake. Let's see what you got. No,
God.
you can start telling jokes any minute, Teaspoon. This guy's really funny, everybody. All right, Teaspoon, let's hear some jokes.
Oh my God, I would hate that.
I would never do that to you, Teaspoon. I don't want to do that.
Thanks.
Thanks. But yeah, I mean, hell yeah, sir. I'm glad you made it into the improv class, for real.
Well, thank you.
Like that should be fun, man. I would imagine.
I was having a blast while I was there.
Right? Like I want to look into that now.
Like, granted, I was kind of riding the high of like, man, you're really funny.
All right, so like,
yes.
So did you get to hear anybody else's like skits or anything?
So what now?
Did you get to hear like anybody else's sketches or stand up, or was it just like one by one kind of thing?
At first it was one by one, but once we got whittled down, it was everybody
In the same room.
like they would be like, you and you
Right. Okay.
go up on stage and do this. So yeah.
But still, like, hell yeah, man. Props to you for like just like pulling that out of the hat. You know what I'm saying?
Like the Rocky music started. Boom.
You're the best around.
Oh yeah.
Gotta have a montage song. So. But yeah, man. Props to you, Teaspoon. Like, I hope that goes really
So
well.
that was my big news, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I'm sure that'll be pretty freaking awesome.
I think so.
I think we're going to have an update every week now, so.
Oh boy.
Like a Teaspoon's improv update.
Oh.
Maybe not that professional.
Right.
Something, though. You know what I mean? Something where we can have a good...
I'll try to think of something.
Yeah. Think of a little segment where we can have, like, a good laugh.
Right.
You know what I mean? So... So, you know.
Really?
Something like that every week. I think this will just be for this episode. I'm not going to do that to you every week.
Let's hope not.
Like the So, but yeah. So, I think that's about it, sir.
I think so. This has been a long one.
It has been. It's been 108 minutes. Jesus. Mother of God.
You might want to trim that down a bit.
It's the longest one yet. No, I'm not trimming it. This is going to be a whole episode.
Okay.
Unless you want to make a two-parter. I mean,
I don't know. We'll see.
I'll see what I can. I mean, if you want to make it a two-parter, like I can just like where we cut at the middle, I could just be like, that's the end of
That's
part
more
one.
up to you. Yeah, that's more up to you.
Hey, I'll see what happens. We'll see what's up.
All right.
But yeah. But anything else to add, Sir Spoon?
No, I think we've said everything we needed to.
Okay.
We spared no expense.
Dude. Great drop, sir. Spared no
You should have played the Goldblum thing.
What? This that?
Yeah.
See, I'm behind it, man. I wasn't ready.
Yeah.
But that was a good one. Spared no expense.
Oh, yeah.
This podcast, and that's a drinking game. Actually, should do for Jurassic Park. Every time he says "spare no expense," take a drink.
There you go.
So just a hint. But yeah, until next time, everybody, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. Tickle me buttons, if you will. But thank you again, Teaspoon, for being on. I appreciate it.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
But until next time, everybody, Peace out.
Till we meet again.
Okay.